All right, so getting our ukuleles in tune can be an intimidating process if it is your first time tuning an instrument, but I promise that once you get the hang of it, it is very easy. So the notes of this instrument are G, C, E, and A. And a really easy way to remember that is gotta catch 'em all. It's really good for kids. It's easy for them to remember, and it's easy for us to remember too. So a couple of keys with tuning is that you want to start from a lower note or just like under pitch and tune up. We don't want to be tuning down because the tension does not hold as well if we tune down. So, for example, I'm going to use my clip-on tuner here. And right now, I just tuned up, so it's pretty close, but we're seeing it's a little bit on the right side, which means it's a little bit too high. So I'm going to go down a little bit until I see it's lower, and then slowly go up until I hit that green. I'll do the same thing for these two. And you'll notice sometimes that when you first hit it, it might go a little bit sharp, but if it's mostly in the middle, that's great. And if you pluck one of these strings and you are not seeing the note that is intended to be that note, it's like way off, don't forget to reference our handy musical alphabet so you can see if you're lower or higher than that note. So for doing this with students, I think that I was very intimidated to teach my kiddos, especially the younger ones, to tune themselves. And some of them were not ready for it. It was just a kind of a tricky concept. But what I found is that every class, I had at least 2 or 3 kids who were really interested, they were focused, and they wanted to be able to do it. And so I would take them aside and teach them how to tune. It was extremely helpful for me, and it also meant that as their peers started to get ready to gain that skill, it was something that one of their friends could show them how to do and not just me. So I hope that's a helpful guide to tuning. There are also a lot of tuning guides out there on the internet if you want to check out some other methods.